All right, hey guys, welcome back to Farthest Frontier. Good to see you here. Welcome back to a city builder that is near and dear to our heart. Let's keep it rolling. Hello, guys. Woo! Oh, wait a minute. Oh, okay. Now, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Okay, hold on. I'll have to change something. Anyway, welcome back. Welcome to all the new subscribers and members. Thanks for being a part of the channel, hanging out. Big day today of course, Little City Skylines this morning, and a little bit more Farthest Frontier. All right, let's get into the frontier, shall we? All right, I think we're all set and ready to go. You're just passing by? I bet you are, viewer. All right, let's continue on with Farthest Frontier, guys. Should be a good time. Leaving for Japan tomorrow. We'll probably be doing another stream tomorrow, maybe two. I don't know what we'll play. Maybe some Arc Raiders. That'll be cool. We'll see who's around for that. Maybe Elmox. Probably not. Maybe Uthris. We'll see. I don't know. It is what it is, but we shall see. So good to see you all here. You got here early? Well, congratulations. Yeah, look at the number ones in the chat. Top viewers made it in. All right, we're loading in. Should be good. For Raptoria Day 6 now. Good to see a lot more Raiders, but boy, last stream we did such a good job against the Raiders. I don't think they're going to be coming back for a while. So we'll see. Direct chat to the pub. We have to build a pub, but we will build one soon, I think, for sure. Ooh, it's a lovely winter. Okay. All right. Palisades are up. Good. And now we're just waiting for population to go up too. Which is, you know, that's always the constant battle in this game. Fort up there ready to go. Also, I think we could... I don't think we have to pay monthly for those or whatever, so we could just pay the material cost and then just leave those alone. Yeah, monthly cost is 0 for the company. Okay. So there must be a 0 cost on the fort, too. Tripped over a box of Kleenex last night. Turns out it was just tissue damage. Wow. Well, that's good. Build the pub beside the Wendy's. Now that is a good idea. Okay, clay is looking good. Pottery's looking good. 9 months to go until we have more knowledge. Oh, no paper, though. I think. Yep, no paper. Over the old village. I guess we'll build a road out here a little bit. There we go. Meow, meow. Meow, meow. Can you get starvation issues in the winter? Anytime. Anytime is possible. I guess it's more common, though, in the winter because, you know, you can't really produce a lot of food. You can still fish and hunt. Negative 40 on the coin. We'd almost have 200 people in the camp, and I think we were upgrading a house. Yeah, clocks will have to go back an hour tonight, so streams tomorrow too will be at weird times. And same with future video releases. The time of all that will change. Times be changing. Okay, that's looking good. And this neighborhood extendo. Have that plug in a little bit more up to the time there. Bum, 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 bum. Looking good. Got to be within range of the market, though. Could build some more houses there. Oh, actually, maybe we flattened some land there for that? No. Nothing will fit there. Okay. Really? That's too steep? Well, alright. It kind of does look a little steep. Oh. I was out boating, got hit by a dolphin. I think he did it on Poipus. Oh, wow. Or however you pronounce that. You're looking good as well, sir. Well, thank you. Only better every day. What's up, Magic Girl? Welcome back. Good to see everybody here. Getting locked in, clocked in for a little extendo stream. It's cool. They got to work a few years to clear that field. I think we extended it as far as we can go. Cotton Eye Joe. All right, let's see. Wolves. Yeah, sometimes they go for the closest road. It kind of depends on where they spawn, too. Oh, there's a big old rock there that's got to go out of the way. That could be a problem for the deer. Well, we'll see how it goes. More food available to go. Okay, we are having some food problems, but I think the biggest problem was that I think there was a drought again last year, so we were having trouble with that. Oh, and then we have some crop disease going on here too, so we're going to try to grow cabbage for a few years in the infected fields. But what's interesting is we have like a plus 30% resistance to that, so should be a way to deal with that. Bum, 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 bum. Oh, and we should see a trader soon. Oh, right there. Perfect. Oh, yeah, she's buying some good pottery. I'm going to sell that no matter what. We need the money. And also more soap. She's buying a lot of that. I think that price is up, so let's go plus 70. No, 50. Now we'll go 55 because we're making a lot of soap. And what do we want to buy? Weapons are... Oh, weapons are super high. Man, I wanted to buy weapons from her. Okay, I'm going to transfer 2,000 to the town. What's up, Too Seldom? All right, another 20 there. Oh, bear, probably.
As you say.
Okay, I might need to send out the military to deal with that bear. I don't know if we can get there fast enough, though.
At once.
Dinosaurs. Yeah, dinosaurs would be nice. Mounted dinosaur cavalry.
Okay, then.
Okay, then. Oh, really? Frickin' bear.
All right, of course. As you wish. As you say.
Get him. There we go. Damn bears. Embarrassing. Couldn't bear to watch. Two children have grown up. All right, well, hopefully the fields behave. We'll see what happens. All right. Oh, there it goes. Lightning. On the basket shop. Oh, man. Not the basket shop. There we go. Wait, did that building... Oh, what? Oh, pff. This building was just on fire. They put it out and then it just went over here. Like, fine, I know when I'm not welcome, and then it just goes right next door. What the hell? That's crazy. How are you going to do that to me? That's insane. All right, well, at least the wall's getting built there. Bum, 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 bum. I hope we get a lot of food this year, too. We need to, like... Need to get these food numbers up. All right, so they're going to work on that field, getting that ready for maybe next year. Hopefully we'll do a big thing of cabbage or something. We need to get some, you know, advertisements going with food. Big numbers going via food. Okay, let's put some food in there. Kingdom is going good. Still not much that we want or need immediately, other than money. Money's good. Oh, typhoid? I think typhoid, we need to get our soap numbers up. But the thing about soap is that we can have a lot of soap in storage, and then they kind of... It helps, but it doesn't prevent it fully. It's not like a guarantee. Is there a horse-drawn carriage at Pulls a water tanker. No, people just run to the nearest water source and try to put out the fires, but sometimes their pathing makes them go to, like, if there's not a well nearby, which in the town there usually is, but if there's not a well nearby, they'll go to a lake, and usually they go, like, a very long way to get to a lake. Speaking of wells, though, let's go do a little well audit. Is it amenities? No. Oh, it's got to be resources then. Oh, there it is. Oh, wait, there is one there. Oh. There's one there, there, and there. Okay. So good coverage around the town. There's one there, and there. Okay. Oh, wow. We got some pretty good coverage around. And the farm fields can't burn, so wow, I'm actually surprised at how good the coverage is. I guess I'll put one over here by the arborist, and then that's about it. Anything else would overlap. What's up, Loader X? Welcome aboard. What's up, Twisted? How's it going? Okay, so does Anders Plane Rider... I think we... Oh, wait, I was trading more stuff with him. Let's put 2 people to work in the market. So he's giving some money for baskets. Let's do another 10. You spoiling me, my lord. Oh, wait. Well, I hope we get one more trader. I want to get paper and see if we can speed up the process of research. And I guess we have to authorize finally for this little forest to be cut down. Got to make room for new stuff. Four villagers graduated. Good. Good. Why is Farthest Frontier so good? I don't know. I think oftentimes games where it takes a lot of patience can be really good too. Even if you're just waiting for certain things. A lot of games are like that with research tiers and production. I guess that's why I like the Civ games, or any game that's got those turns is so fun. You know, just one more turn. One more turn. The farm fields won't burn, don't tempt fate. I mean, I've never seen a farm field go up, even when it's like full of wheat. I don't know if they... Ooh, I don't know. Maybe they put it in. I don't know. Bum, bum, bum. Bum, bum, Okay, oh, they're almost done here. Oh, this is this... Okay, that's them mining. I don't know if, like... I don't think an animal will be able to get through there. I want to remove that because I want to build a fence there, because I'm not sure if an animal can actually get into the fields. I mean, it's kind of built right up to the edge, so I don't know. I'd like to leave it and see what happens. We'll wait until that thing gets to like 1 or something, and then... Or very low, and then we'll just leave it there. Build it in the landscape a little bit, which will be cool. And we got plenty of clay, and then back to trade, and yeah, we're playing on the hardest difficulty, so we're taking it slow. Vanquisher is the name of the hardest difficulty. Crazy. I will say though, I feel like it's a lot more manageable now than it was. There was one time where when we played it, the devs were trying to turn up the difficulty like crazy. Like they were making it so that way, when you when somebody reached the age of elderly, they would like retire. So it was basically like that person was dead. But then they'd still be pulling from the food, you know, all the food sources and stuff. So it was crazy. Bum, 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 bum. Of course they'll find a way in. They're bandits. They'll find their way in. Japan, yeah, I'll leave tomorrow. It'll be my 4th time, I think, going to Japan. I've been to like Okinawa and Osaka and Tokyo again. I'm going to Osaka and Tokyo again, which are kind of like must stop at places, but we don't have to spend much time there because we've seen a lot of stuff already. But they're good locations to arrive in and like kind of get started in. Don't worry, I'll be live streaming from Japan. I'm sure you guys will be in the chat too. That'll be cool. You want better defensive structures in this game? Yeah, you got to build up to them. Like right now, we just have some palisades. But more importantly, we got 10 people moving in. Let's go. All right, our goal is to try to hit 200 people in the town. We'll see how that goes. We've got about 25 left to go. So a good group of Raptorians have just moved in. New citizens have moved in. Bum, 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 bum. Oh, they already built a fence. Okay. Plus, there's tons of stone in that rock there, and that's a pretty big one nearby. I don't think there's any others, but there was... Oh, there is another big one up there, but I'm gonna leave that one for beauty, just for beauty. Yeah, 10 was good. I was hoping for a higher number. You're always hoping for more, but maybe there's a hard cap for immigrants in Vanquisher. Am I bringing chat with me? I am. Yep. I'm gonna try to live stream from the streets a little bit. We've done that before. It's cool. It's fun. And we may have like another year to clean up on that. Soil composition's a little sandy. Let's import some clay there. I was thinking about it too. Like, yeah, again, I hadn't streamed from anywhere else that I've really visited. Like, even when I went to PAX East and was like in New York, and I guess I could have did that a little bit, like even if it were just like 10 minutes or something like that. I don't know, just to say hi. I could have done that. I should have, like on the show floor PAX, or when I went to like a couple of events in Poland and stuff. Like some things are NDA and they don't want you showing anything of like a game early, you know, until they get our feedback and then have to make changes. Like it's a good idea to wait till the last minute to show the world your game, but then on the other hand, it's not a good idea to do that because they need to know about the game. It's like, you know, those are your two extremes. Don't tell anybody, wait till the last second, to which no one buys it because they don't know it exists, or show it right at the beginning and then tire everybody out with like constant updates of a game. Like you got to have a balance, but that's a whole different topic. But usually, chat, you can follow on ! Instagram, to where I post a lot of cool stuff there. So you should definitely do that. Follow. Do you get attacked by the deer again? Oh, and Nara, yeah. I don't know if we're going there. I basically told Elmox, look, I don't have a lot of time to plan much, but I will come along and I will I'm going to be a part of the fun, because he really wanted to go and he wanted to plan it. He's like, I want to go and I want to take my dad. I want to go do all these things. Are you cool with going to these places? And I'm like, if you're bringing your dad for the first time and it's really important for you and you're inviting me, then I'm not going to like get in the way of you planning, you know, with and for your dad. So yeah. You go do whatever you want. I'll just come along because I don't want to, you know, there was a few things I wanted to do, but they were already on the list. So I'm good, you know. Yeah, it would be worth it to buy paper for research. I haven't had anybody available though, I think. I didn't see any paper yet. Oh, wait, we can send the military back. Let's do that. So yeah. In Japan, try to visit one of those vending sites where there's loads of vending machines. Okay, all right. And we'll finally get to hang out with Takeshi a little bit. He was with us last time for like a few days. He came out and it was kind of nice. Like he was from there and I met him one of the times I went and we hung out a bunch. It was just cool. Like if you can make a friend, that's pretty damn special. Typhoid again? Damn. Yeah, we got to keep our clinic on all the time. Typhoid's happening from a lack of hygiene, but we've got 24 soap, so it might be worth it for another knowledge point of cleanliness. Although we may have that already. We do. Hygiene, 25% reduced chance of cholera, dysentery, and typhoid outbreaks. So a reduced chance to spread. So if it does happen, it'll just spread less. Ooh, next research is a plus 20 research speed at the Academy. Oh, damn. I think we should just keep speeding up research. Are you going for that there can only be 500 achievement where you have to get a 500 pop on Vanquisher white out without building any walls or gates? It's really fun and you have to micro a lot later raids. Really? Well, I've already built walls, so does that disqualify me? Or can you cheese it where you get to 500 population, then just delete everything, then the game makes a check, and then you hit 500? I didn't even know that was an achievement. One of the games I really liked doing challenges for was Dotted Man. That one had some really cool challenge maps and like things to do in it, but this one, this takes a lot longer, because this game you're really working through like ages. Each of the upgrades of the town hall feels like that. Yeah, putting 2 people in the market was a good idea. Oh. All right, so now we gotta wait for another winter. Harvest season is finally here, almost. I think it's late summer, early autumn now. Okay, pretty close. See what happens for our harvest. See these numbers pump up. More showers, my liege. Uh-huh. I like that we have this little lake. This is actually kind of like a big, like, pond. Like a lake is kind of more like this, but even this is kind of a, I don't know, anything that's like at least to where we can see the other side is nice. Yeah, I also want to buy weapons. Oh, you almost got there yesterday, but 25 people set you back for cholera? Wow. Nakano Broadway is worth a visit even if you aren't into anime or manga. Oh, I'd do that. Mandrake HQ, loads of cool little stores. Yeah, little stores are great. Japan seems to always have a lot of new stuff all the time, and it's kind of hard to find, at least in the main areas. Like, you know, everything is fresh, new. But if you're looking for something specific, you got to kind of go, you got to know where to go. It's the same anywhere. Yeah, there's a bridge added to the game too. Eventually, when we get our city a little bit bigger and secure, so we want to kill these guys over here, and then I think I want to build a bridge right there. It's a nice spot. Dude, there's been some cool games with cool bridges recently. That City Skylines DLC with the bridges looks pretty neat. I mean, those are some pretty cool looking bridges. I want more games to get more options for more bridges. Like, I think in Manor Lords, you can only build wooden bridges too. But I'd like it so that way you could build, and they're only over water. But I feel like more games need to allow you to build bridges in like valleys and like, you know, dips in the land and stuff like that. And they should be able to be built out of like stone and wood and brick. And I hope that for like Anno and stuff as well. Although those are pretty much bridge over water and then can be made of wood, but then can be upgraded to stone. That's about it. All right, we have another knowledge point. Where are we going to spend it? Farming and more food is probably still another good bet. We did go down animal husbandry. And then I thought that maybe was a bad idea because we need maybe grain and stuff before we go down there. So we could start growing some grain now just for the chickens. And I didn't even look, but Anders Plain Rider was here in the last trip, and he may have been selling chickens. I may not have had the chicken coop ready, which is okay because I probably didn't have enough time to build one till now that we got those 10 people in. So, and eggs all the time as a food source would be great. Would be great. And eggs are one of those things that'll come in year round because the chickens aren't going to stop chickening. Non-meat yields from barns. And chicken. All right, so it'd be a 17% increase on chicken output. But let's go for grains. And then that also unlocks the granary too. And the windmill. How do you build a bridge? It's under the actually, I think it's available from the beginning. I don't think it's a special unlock. It's under the building tabs somewhere. Oh, you have to hit tier 3. Cobbled bridge right there. Bridges allow pathing over water to other land masses. And then you got to pay like gold and stone for the construction. Okay, well, let's figure out where we're going to put chickens. Maybe right here next to the this field. And I think I wanted to try to do something where we fertilize the fields by releasing the chickens into those fields. Or we kind of just leave it alone, whatever. Cows are a little bit easier for that, but chickens are fine. So we'll make a couple of couple of coops or something. Oh, look at... Oh, fodder bonus. Oh. Well, actually, the chickens would be great over here, then. I think we'll build a little, maybe we'll build a chicken farm up here. We'll name our chicken... We'll have a farmer named John who will take care of the chickens. So his name is not to be confused with Chicken Parmesan. His name will be Chicken Farmer John. Build those like that for now. Get each of those built up over the next year. And then we'll delete that wall there, and we'll figure it out. Bum, 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 bum. I'm gonna need you to build a chick coop for me right now, okay, for me? Alright, so we'll build our farming area up here, and then... You want a bridge to be available earlier? Yeah, maybe they could do like a tier 1 wooden bridge that then later could be upgraded to a more like a cobblestone bridge, which it looks more complicated. Like basic folk wouldn't be able to make it. It would take a little longer, you know, to get to. Something to work up to, especially if it added desirability. Like if people lived next to a fancy bridge, that'd be cool. Like, I live next to this fancy bridge. Two people are sick. 2 people with typhoid. Dangerous. Boom, 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 boom. So I'm thinking, chat, maybe next year there'll be a raid in the spring? I don't think so, though. Can you still do like feedback on the game? The devs? Well, I think they watch me often. I think I and a few other people in the community who play a lot, they probably have like turned on in the background of the office or something like that. And they listen to the streams while they work on this and other projects just to hear if there's any feedback, or they read the chats and comment section afterwards, which is why, you know, I think on our YouTube channel, for those of you guys who have any sort of constructive feedback for a game, you know, like you could always comment on the channel, and I feel like you could absolutely leave a Steam review for a game, or like review a, like if there's a crash report or something like that, you know, you can always leave it through Steam or go to their Discord. But also, I know very much for a fact that developers do read our comments and will like reply and or like explain. Like sometimes people will ask a question and the developers will just reply in the comment section and be like, hey, is this game going to have 1.0 release anytime soon? And the devs will be like, yep, we're going to announce that very soon, winky face or something. And then a few days later there's a trailer or whatever. So I think on our channel, developers know that they're more than welcome to like come into the chat and like answer questions and hang out, and you know, they're very busy, but it is very cool when they come in and you guys can just directly ask them a question, be like, hey, how much is the game going to be at launch? Is it going to be multiplayer? Like, you know, those are very common questions, but often questions we don't really get answers to until later. So, you know, you guys are more than welcome to ask them. But I think comments are best too, because when they're not here live, you know, they can't reply now. But I think, you know, for this game being 1.0, I think for the next few weeks, they're very much going to be, you know, solving the biggest problems, which are like, you know, performance issues, crashing issues, which I haven't heard about too much. And then, they're probably going to add some more features. But I'm sure they're going to move on and do some other. I'm sure they've been making great progress in another game they're going to announce and release sometime soon too. And it's a good idea for devs to do like staggered releases on things, you know? Get ready to release one game while working on another. I left one little pine tree in there. I feel good about it. I like it. We're still not breaking even on the money, though, but maybe we're just not supposed to. We do have gold mines around here, which is another goal of ours, is to start mining gold. But we do need... I think we need a very large and constant food supply to be able to really attract folks to the city. And actually, this is good. I think we're actually ready next year to grow some crops. So let's just do one big old thing of wheat to get ready for chickens, because I can't do any sort of baking yet, because I don't have a granary or a bakery. Oh great, an impending blizzard. And we got 293 firewood, so we will need another firewood maker. And let's do maybe buckwheat. Okay, we need another firewood maker then. So that is there. Villager has died. To an illness, really. Right, somebody got typhoid and died. Shame. Oh, there it is. Firewood splitter. Okay. People don't really want to live near that. I'll put them down there for now. Just need to get it up for the first year. And I think we can upgrade the firewood splitter to tier 2, but we can't do it until later. We have no food. What do we, Oh, this year they were getting the fields ready. Actually, this year was a cover crop. Okay, more stuff for the spring. Okay, and that shouldn't affect the cabbage. All right. So we're going to get this field ready for the next year. And they were working on that other field. It's going to be another light year of food, but hopefully this is the end of it. So if we do carrots, carrots are a little more sandy. What about peas, beans, yeah. Okay, let's do beans and then cabbage and then clover. Okay, that's going to be a better setup for food. Ah, the other villager has been cured, though. Good. Oh, yeah. Are we making enough smoked meats? Oh, yeah, they're able to smoke quite a bit. Okay. And then fishing shack. Bum, 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 bum. You were cleaning out the garage and found a box of letters between my mom and dad when they were engaged and also when dad was in Vietnam. Thought they were lost. Wow. Damn, that's wild. And very cool. Wow. That's going to be a interesting read to read about during that time. Cool. More blizzards. Okay, well, hopefully we get chickens next year, chat. Because then we can finally make the most important food of all, dino nuggets. No such thing as too much smoked meat. It's a nice thing for flavor, too. You know, actually, I'm really happy that November is here, because every time I go to a mall in November, sometimes in October and even before, but absolutely in November, every mall is going to have, like, the smoked cheeses, smoked meat, smoked almonds, and they have these carts everywhere to, like, buy nuts and things for the holidays, and it's perfect. It smells so nice, and the presentation is so nice, and you see people buying them, and it's nice to see that. I gotta go to, like, I wanted to do this, but I gotta go to, like, Poland, or Czech Republic, or wherever, somewhere in the winter, and just go to, like, a lovely winter market, and just walk around and have mulled wine, and just observe. Exist and observe. I could even do it. Ooh, I could do it in Sweden. Go bother Sebastian again and Stromby. You're hoping they kept it PG-13 in their letters? Maybe they did. Well, if it was Vietnam, I don't know if I don't know, in the military or whatnot, they may read letters like that. Make sure information is not giving away positions and things like that. So maybe it would make people think twice about what they wrote about. But yeah, I got you. My dear, I have stayed up past 10 p.m. I hope you don't think different of me. Sweden has lovely winter markets, yeah. Well, one time when I was in Poland in May, they had these, I think it was near Easter. So they had all these Easter markets out. And it was still pretty cold out, and people were wearing warmer clothing. It wasn't super cold, but... And it just made me think, like, oh my god. And they were... Poland has this bread that's like it's like a long piece of bread with, like, it's basically like those, like pizza. It's like pizza on bread. Geniuses. I gotta ask Tom. Tom, take me to the market. I hunger for delicious food. Yes. You are interested in this? Yes. Yes, Tom. Tom, are you in the chat right now? I know you are. He was hanging out before. Zepi Kanka? I don't know. Something. Food poisoning. Alright, well, that's not the worst thing. There's a chance they can survive. I gotta get that other chicken coop up. Though, look at that chicken coop. And look at the details in winter, too. Look at this. There's like a light dusting of frost on like one of the hatches there and joints, and they did such a good job. If we could get, you know, more city builders to have this level of detail, that'd just be great. I mean, look at the love and care of all these buildings. I mean, I just want to own 3D models of all of the. You know, it'd be really great, Chat. When I get really older and bored of games and Generation Beta or whatever that's coming up next, when they just annoy me enough, I retire this channel from gaming and we switch over to doing train layouts. And then it's just me and a 3D printer, and we're just printing out, you know, buildings from games that we loved, and then I just start putting these in like a train layout town. Like I take this tannery, maybe I turn it into a different building. We could turn this into an inn or something like that, and then we put a good old 1800s train through there, and boom. All right, there's still some food left. There's fresh fish, fresh vegetables. It's good. Villager has been cured. Good. You think that was the soap shop? Oh yeah, that's right. The tannery is, you're right, that is the soap shop, isn't it? Yeah. And the tannery is nearby. Oh, there it is. All right, there's still 126 fruits available, so there is still food for the winter. I know it gets everybody real nervous to see that 0, but I really push it right to the edge when it comes to food. And I say that, but that's like kind of all I've been prioritizing. Like, you know, I've been saying, I know we need the military, but we got to get farms up. I know we need the military, but let's get these chicken coops. But, you know, you can't really, it's hard to beat the game or play it without people being alive. Like, if everybody's dead to death, you're going to have a bad time. Analog city builder, yeah. Oh, all right, there we go. Oh, actually, yeah, I can turn these off because no one needs to take care of chickens that we don't have. Now, how do I set the grazing area? There we go. Well, we could have them overlap a little bit. Wait, can we do a forge area over these fields? Can you do that? You're allowed to do that? Oh my god. I had no idea. Either that's new, or I just rarely did it because... Maybe I rarely did that because I was always building new farms, so I'd have them graze somewhere to fertilize the next area rather than worrying about current ones that were probably being fertilized by... Now, how do I set a work area for that? I don't know how to set a grazing area. Oh, wait, there's buttons here. Set the building's grazing area. That's it. Okay, got it. Interesting. Now, what is the size of this grazing area? That is a 6-7. So that is a 7x7 grazing area. Interesting. So with 2 chicken coops, it is possible to like keep one field super fertile. And I think they'll only go and graze there. I don't think they'll eat any of the crops. But you can just choose to like have them graze there during like the spring or whatever. Actually, I don't know how that's going to work. Yeah, 7x7, yeah. Bum, bum, bum. So I wonder if I could do like a mega field of a 14x14 and then have 4 chicken coops there. Probably doesn't hurt to have, you know, tons of chickens. And they're pretty relatively easy to take care of. The cows, I feel like, are a little more picky. And goats, I feel like, are auto drive. There's really not much you gotta do for them. Chickens don't like to walk on the snow. Yeah. Okay, so we got 41 fruits remaining. 41 apples and oranges. Peaches, whatever. Okay, we'll remove that as a target now. I don't see deer getting in here yet, so I'll just leave that rock there because it looks cool. So what I could do is like put 2 chicken coops here, fence that off, and then do another 2 chicken coops and have lots and lots of chickens. Which would be super nice, super cute. Yeah, we have a farm tutorial on the channel, all about farming. Crop rotation, fertilization, soil differences, yep. And we got a new farm field activated this year too. All right, food's pouring in already. 30 meat and 29 fish. Just to start. And cabbage is coming in too. Probably from the foragers. Now we have to hope we get a trader that specializes in chickens. That'd be Anders Plains Rider, I believe. Expert. Extraordinaire. Big Uncle with the Raptor Egg membership. Let's go. First member of the stream. Thank you very much. I'm pretty sure. Thank you. And we got to buy paper too, so we can get more research. Research is really important. Faster we can burn through the farming research, we can focus on the military. Which actually, our next research was again going to just be more research. We're going to research researching. But I absolutely wanted to make sure we did grain first, so we could have something fed for the chickens. And whatever else. And to store up grain just for future farming. Yeah, you can also have the... we have that in one of our trading tutorials. You can have the traders order stuff for you too. But it's always at such a high price that I've often found, for me personally, it's just never worth it. I always just kind of wait till next time, because there's always something else to do. Always something else to buy. Although I would like to do it if... Can we do that for what do you call them? Not shrines, but relics. Can we do that for relics? Because if we could do that for relics, I might do that for relics when I got enough money. But... Alright, it is Scorv. Scorv is here. He's got the antlers of the Great Spirit. And he's buying a lot of that stuff. Okay, we'll do 500 there. And he is selling meat and... Oh, he's selling crossbows. Outfitting the military with advanced weaponry. Don't mind if I do. I'm gonna buy a full stack. Buy and transfer that to the town. We can make our own, but I'm just gonna buy them. Now we got 1,180 arrows. All right, well that means we can pretty much shut down the Fletchers then. Oh, they're already shut down. Perfect. Good. That's gonna give us so much more. Like, that was such a huge update to the military. Like, that allows us now to get so much more. Unhappy villagers are leaving. What now? Unmet clothing needs and adequate food supply. Alright, fair enough. Whatever. They're dead to us. Dead. They betrayed and stolen from our glorious nation. Hang 'em high, boys. Look at that chicken coop. It looks nice. I actually should put some grain storage over here too. Maybe in the back. Oh yeah, perfect. Look at that. Or maybe I could just put that up front. Daniel and Fortuna, thank you very much for the subscriptions. Welcome, everybody. Yeah, beer. Yeah, we're going to have to get on that. I think beer is the next research thing, too. Got to research beer. All right, new trader. Win. All right, we'll see. Oh yeah, beer's at tier 3. Okay, then we'll have to get to... Okay, so we can't do beer till then. So they really want clothing, but... we'll have to wait. There we go, looking good. Bum, bum. Yeah, I thought it was a tech tree thing too. The brewing unlocks, but I think the pub doesn't unlock until later. Yeah, the pub is tier 3, so you can make beer and sell it, but you can't open up. You can make it, but you can't like sell it locally without the high technology of tier 3's ability to build tables and then tell people to sit down and then put a beer on the table and then tell them to drink it. Breakthrough technology. Breakthrough. Oh, there's our other trader. Cool. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, bum, bum. Bum, bum. This could be our paper shipment. Ah, good. Ooh, and he's selling paper at a nice price. Good. And he's buying shoes. Great. Very good. All right, 50 of those, and then another 50 on the soap. Let's do... Oh, we're selling wood, apparently. Buy and transfer that to the town. He's also selling pottery, but you started your last term today. Oh, I'm a cybersecurity and information assurance student. Oh, cool. So you're graduating soon? Mama, mama. Okay. Oh, and we need 60 to be able to upgrade this again, but we also need the research on the trade center thing. Okay, so I got to research big. We got to research big money Masook. It's like the bat signal. We got to put the Masook signal up in the air to signal him. We have to signal the Masook. You think it comes down to mugs and steins? The tech is pretty advanced, JK. Oh, there used to be like in the mid to late 2000s, there would be like these commercials on TV all the time for like so-and-so school of bartending. And it was just like, you know, become a bartender, come to so-and-so school of bartending. And they made it seem so like amazing. Like you'd be, you know, going down, seeing royalty every day. Like you'd be serving kings and gods. Or like James Bond, like, you know, Bond would walk into the bar and you'd know it was him and you'd be like, I gotta tell him secrets. Are there any wild plants you can move like blueberry bushes? No, but there is kind of a way to do that. If you build the foragers and you upgrade them to tier 2, you can grow any of the plants that are not farmable there. So you can grow like hazelnut bushes and like mushrooms and berries and medicinal herbs and I think willow and a couple other things too. So if you ever are playing on the arid highlands and you're having trouble like getting blueberries and stuff, eventually you can grow them too with the forager. And then the cool thing is the tier 2 forager can still forage and farm on the side, so it gives you like a double bonus. So you could have the forager go into like the woods and pick, I don't know, berries during the summer and then grow mushrooms during the rest of the year. Oh, looks like the deer are able to get in there. Oh, yep, they sneak around the rock. Okay. I was hoping they couldn't, but... all right. Well, that sucks. Well, at least it's just, oh, it's cabbage. Oh, man. Okay, that means we gotta harvest that after all. Or we could just build around it. You know what? Actually, building around it would probably be a lot faster. That's just gonna be faster. And then I could have people go in there and hunt deer, but that's not gonna work. What is this? Oh, that's a storage full. And then crops lost to heat stress. Well, oh, right. So we got everything working against us for this. This is ridiculous. I'll just build it there. And we got turnips going too during the Turnips have some okay heat resistance, but it's not great. They're really more of like a late crop. Let's see. Well, I guess we'll just do one more year of turnips and switch that around. Plus, I'm not even optimizing the food yet. Eagle, what the hell? An eagle attack? What? That's the first time I've ever seen that. What the? Delon has been stricken with eagle attack. Sometimes eagles attack. When they do, it's best to have a healer to treat wounds lest they become infected. What the hell? That is the first time I've ever seen that. That's new. That's got to be new. Wow. Vanquisher 1.0 is pulling out some crazy curveballs. Crazy. Oh, okay, well. 3 new babies are born. Okay, we're overdue for an attack. It's got to happen, man. Bum, 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 bum. Child has grown up. I thought they were going to be a Toys R Us kid forever. I've never seen an eagle attack. Yeah, bee stings. That I've seen. Okay, well, 217 on our maximum population cap for now. And a villager has been cured. Good. Four elderly in the town. You think the children were carried off by the eagle? That sounds like a quest in King's Quest. Oh, we have 900 planks. I think we can scale back on the planks then. Let's go ahead and actually I'm just gonna shut that off for now. Almost 1,000 planks is more than enough. Elder's got some more soap there. Man, there's probably nothing else I want to buy from him. Oh, maybe some bricks for a couple of upgrades we could get now or early. Let's get 200 bricks because there are some things that we could upgrade for in the future. And then I'll transfer maybe... Oh, 200... No, wait. $200 planks for him, too. Probably won't arrive in time, but it's fine. Eagle attacked a cat running across the mill yard? Jeez. Are you old enough to remember kids' toy store, Children's Palace. It was something brought up to me recently. I may have heard of it, but I don't know. I was more of a Toys R Us kid. And I remember, there was another one that had somebody's name attached to it that was pretty big. And I think it was in the movie. I think in the movie Big, maybe. There was like a Polish name or something. Like Kowalski's toy or something like that, but not that name, but like yeah, but no. Oh man, look at all that perfect ground. FAO Schwartz, that's it. Never mind, that's what it is. Wait, is it FAO Schwartz? Okay, I remember Toys R Us and FAO Schwartz, and I thought there was another one with the Polish name. But maybe I'm thinking of that as Schwartz, which is not Polish, but... maybe it was more of a local one that just had ads all the time that I remember. I don't know. But I do remember FAO Schwartz at the Mall of America, and then Toys R Us just everywhere else. I remember. I remember. All right, so what we're gonna do now, I think, is... oh wait, we got a knowledge point. That's what we need to do first. So let's just spend knowledge on knowledge. So that gave us a plus 20% research speed. Good. Friedrich August Otto Schwartz, FAO Schwartz, was the, oh, because people... yeah, because nothing about putting his whole name is... yeah, what do you... hey, we need a good name for a toy store. What should we do? Dude, just use my whole name. Nothing says toys like the name... my whole name. Hey, we're going to be making sub sandwiches. What should we call our sub sandwich shop? Bob, Nelson, Douglas, Tom. McGillicuddy, the third. Oh, yes. Decadence when it comes to sandwiches. Mashed Potato, thank you very much for the Bear Cub membership. Enjoy the new emotes. And welcome aboard. Well, unfortunately, we didn't have anybody... oh, well. Almost there. We didn't have anybody trading chickens this year, though, but we'll get there. But we do have 5 food. That's good. KB Toys. Oh, I remember KB Toys too. And then what was that? EB Games or something? Or EB... it was like Electronic Boutique, but they called it like EB... what was it? Games? Or EB... was it EB Toys? No, I think that was KB Toys. I remember KB Toys too. Yeah. But those again were only at like the big Mall of America. Those were not... and maybe some other malls, but... I don't know, I recently saw footage from like the opening weekend of Mall of America in like 1995. That was 30 years ago. It's crazy. Nobody looking at their phone. Kids were well behaved. We used to live in a society. There was an orderly line at the Cinnabon. And people... we're not walking shoulder to shoulder to shoulder to shoulder to shoulder. They were in staggered formations of 2 and then 2 behind the 2. I couldn't believe it. Instead of just blocking traffic and having everyone move at your pace, people were mindful of traffic and others around them. I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe it. I was like, this must be AI generated. EB Game became GameStop, am I wrong? Oh, did it? Yeah, oh, it's called EB Games, okay. EB Games was big in Canada. I think EB Games was separate from GameStop, but maybe GameStop bought EB Games? I don't know. But whenever I like every once in a while, I think I follow like a archive of like holiday catalogs or whatever, and then when they post like the EB Games or like Circuit City holiday catalog, blows my mind. It'll be like, get the Mega Ultra 9,000 piece Lego set for only $82.99. I'd be like, nowadays that would be the price of a Boeing 747. EB Games still exists in Australia. Yeah, it's weird where things like exist. Like, I don't know, you know, something will be very popular in many places and then disappear and then but in all but one. And it makes you wonder, like, how does the one survive? And it's probably because of, you know, like these companies, you know, are all owned by different sub companies, and then when the main company goes out, they don't, you know, they don't mind like splitting from the side companies or whatever. Like, horrible verbiage on what I'm using, but basically it's like, you know, it is what it is. GameStop bought EB Games and changed the name and sold most of their international business, which then mostly referred to as EB Games. Oh, really? Okay. So they did get bought out. Oh, wait. Ooh, okay. Oh. Okay. Oh. Okay. Oh. I'm getting news. No. And a drought again. All right, we got to remember droughts come in all the time. EB Games is still GameStop here now in Canada. Oh, is GameStop now. Okay. So GameStop bought EB Games and then just renamed them. I also remember when EB Games was around, I thought their logo was kind of similar to GameStop. But then there was also Funko Land. Does anyone remember Funko Land? Breaking news? Well, I was getting some news on embargoes of stuff, but then I can't share it. I hate when I can't tell chat stuff, and all I can tell them is, well, I'll have news for you soon, but it is what it is. 49 crops eaten by animals. Not too bad. When we have 798, let's go. Almost 800. All right, food's looking a little better. We got 242 fruits, 32 berries. 271 mushroom. Nice. We got some birds flying over. Sweet. It's back to EB Games now. They resold. Oh boy. All right. So it's going back and forth. Is that now Funko Pops? Nah, that's something else. This company was called Funko Land, as in like fun, and then co, like as in company, and then land. But Funko, like Funk O, Pops are just, I don't know, the bobbleheads, weirdly shaped bobbleheads of many different, like, what would you call it? Franchises from, characters from franchises, characters like Batman and Doc Brown. Actually, chat did send a Funko Pop of Doc Brown for Christmas last year, or maybe it was my birthday this year. I can't quite remember, but chat, between December and March, chat gets real generous with a lot of nice stuff. So thanks for the exclamation point P.O. Box stuff. I got like raptors and Christmas tree ornaments and teacup mug warmers and lots of nice chocolate and stuff like that. I got so much chocolate from chat, I had to share it with family. Like I didn't want to feel like I was regifting, but it's probably not safe to eat that much chocolate. And it was also nice to tell the story and share it with others. So it was nice to do. And cool hoodies too, including the somebody got me Nug Life and well, that was a weird noise. We haven't heard that in a long time. More tools are needed. Anyway, another shirt that said something of a bear that says bro on it. I forget what it's like, a blue and gray bear. I washed it once and I'm afraid, some things I'm afraid to wear because like I feel like they're gonna get real like you know when you put something in the wash and you're supposed to turn it inside out to wash it. And I bought a really cool shirt from Don Quixote in Japan. Too much chocolate, I would have gladly taken that off your hand. Chat, I think, sent an entire shipping container worth of fudge. From, I think, a fudge, like a fudge company or something in Michigan. And there was, like, mint and caramel and just regular fudge. And it was, like... It was really nice. I took lots of pictures of all that stuff because I was just amazed at how nice you folks are.
As you wish.
Yes. As I wish. I wish chat to be very nice. Within their means. Well within their means. Oh, and teas. A lot of teas sent over, which is nice too. I like the teas. I really get to live a little when when chat brings out the big teas. We got a bear attack. Get that bear. All right, we're gonna beat his bear ass. Get him. Oh, he didn't even know where to go. Look at this. Hold on. This deserves one of these. Yeah, I gotta play this.
It was at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
That's what it was. That's exactly what it is.
Need something?
What year are we in? Oh, it says at the top, year 22. Not bad for 22 years. I mean, we were at the very beginning. This was incredibly difficult. The 1.0 city had burst into flame way too many times. Devs patched it, but I mean, we had the city burned down almost 4 consecutive times, like in the course of 2 years, where like fire started in the spring and then fire started in the autumn whenever there's lightning and rain. And then there were like a lot of raiders, and the raiders did a good job of getting a lot of the town dead to death. And that bear got wrecked. And then the worst part though, out of everything, is randomly we had villagers coming over here. All these folks are dead because they randomly went over there. I didn't tell them to go over there for any reason as far as I could tell, and they all kind of died. And I don't know why repeatedly they went over there. I think it was a couple people died for whatever reason, and then everybody else went over there to try to get the bodies. And I'm waiting to buy weapons. I want to get a ground army to go over there and kill these guys. I got to get over there with first archers. Now we have crossbowmen. Ooh, maybe. Let's do a little weapons testing, chat. Oh, one of our soldiers died, probably from typhoid or something. We're going to go get one of our crossbows and see if we can deploy the military and see what they can do with crossbows. Crossbows, I think, do like double, maybe triple damage, like maybe 2.5 damage. I went hunting 2 years ago and ran into a bear. Scariest day of my life. Oof. Yeah, luckily I've never had that happen. I've gone hunting plenty of time and been in the woods a lot, but I can't think of seeing anything other than deer. Bum, 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 bum. Better check your box before you leave for Asia. The sloppy joes I sent you are perishable. Really? Oh, blueberry bushes. Type exclamation point blueberries in the chat, and there's an instructional video for you. I will tell you how to do that. Tips and tricks. Oh, we're getting close to 200, folks. 179 people. Let's go. We got to hit 200. We got to upgrade the town hall to tier 3. And then we got to celebrate with some beer, brother. We got to celebrate with some brewskis. Okay, we're waiting for our new guy, Joe Ram. Oh, it's, hold on. There we go. Got you. So now when I can, I'm going to try to get weapons for a new army up there. An army to surpass Metal Gear. Local guy here was attacked by a bear while hunting, got a shot off, and the bear later died, but unfortunately the guy passed away a few weeks later from the injuries. Oh, wow. Reminds me of the scene from The Great Outdoors with John Candy. I hope there's a John Candy movie on a few of my flights back and forth. I gotta watch a good John Candy movie, and then I'll have quiz material for BK. I'll take notes. I'll be in the flight. Sir, do you want to... No! Actually, yes. Come, bring another notepad. Building storage is full. Oh, we built another one there. So it looks like we can upgrade these with some bricks and money. But I don't want to spend 200 gold on that. And we'll need 3,000 gold, so we better start saving to get up to tier 3. It's going to cost a couple 2-3 money. Oh, impending blizzard again every year now. How do we have blizzards every winter and droughts every summer? Relax, game. You're bothering me. Is it not okay to build a bar because people just get drunk and then they do not work and walk around and do nothing? That does happen on occasion where they will do that, but it is far more beneficial to build a pub than not to. I think it brings in money, but it also brings in entertainment, which brings in more happiness, which brings in more people. Planes, trains, and automobiles would be appropriate. True. I'd be on a plane. And it would be close to Thanksgiving. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Ooh, Cool Runnings. I did watch that. Oh, that's true. Yeah, when the Olympics was going on, they were showing Cool Runnings. And I watched that. But I didn't really realize the value of John Candy until BK didn't know the value of John Candy, and I was offended by it. And then the wildest thing to have probably happened on this channel this year is me telling the story about Cool Runnings to Harry, and Harry had no idea what Cool Runnings was, or that Jamaica actually had like a bobsled team, and that there was a movie about it. And he was sitting there like having a chat GPT tell him the story of the Jamaican bobsled team, to which I was partially mad that he wouldn't even like bother looking up a Wikipedia page and reading himself. Can't believe it. Bro, imagine not knowing the value. He's been led astray. That boy ain't right. I'm gonna have to go over to the UK and set him straight. I'm gonna put him into my streaming program as well. I'll need to get cargo nets set up, you know, tires down. I'm gonna be doing a lot of training. Bears in Northwest Iowa, that came from Minnesota. I read a DNR report the other day. The Department of Natural Resources? Wow. An official post. Oh, they're telling us about tools again. All right, I'll buy some when the lady comes. When she gets here, we'll buy her. Is he not from Tennessee? No, that's Red. Red's our friend with a strange British accent that happens to be from Tennessee. But Harry is from Southwest UK, but I don't know exactly where. I think he's like, I'm going to say a 2-hour drive from Clarkson's farm, or at least one of his pubs or restaurants or whatever he owns now. Did you know your manors can be upgraded one more time to mansions that hold 10 families? 10 people, I mean. Yes, I did know that finally the newest tier came out with 1.0. You're such an old man, Raptor. I love you. Oh, really? Is that true? Well, I would love you to follow me at Instagram, because I'm going to Japan tomorrow and I'm going to be posting a lot of pictures and stuff. So if you guys aren't following yet, I'm going to be posting cool pictures there. And I'm years behind on posting pictures, but I got way better. I have been posting purposely a lot of story, like what do you call them? Stories, I guess, or reels, or I don't know. I just feel like I should share more outside of gaming of interesting things. And it's fun to stream from Japan, too, because pretty much everywhere you look in Japan, and I brought you guys to one of these places before, a Taito Game Station, which is like a 3 or 4 story building within a mall or an office building that has just tons of games, like Mario Kart, air hockey, and then, like, I swear, like 2 floors of just, like, the most whitest fluorescent sterile light I have ever seen, that has just endless amounts of those games where there's like a string, and then you just have to guide a scissors to try to cut the string. But the scissors is such a small little, you know, you have to precisely guide this thing to maybe be able to cut some fancy headphones or like an anime girl statue or something off the thing. I'm Chad, I'll tell you what, I am most observant to pretend, God rest her soul, but Jane Goodall, you know, the lady who studied all the gorillas and apes. I'm going to be studying Elmox and his dad. Elmox is convinced that I met his dad before. I know I haven't. I'm about 99% sure. He makes me doubt the 0.1% or whatever, but I want to just kind of observe from afar how him and his dad operate and just see like how much they truly are like each other. And then that way I can pick on him more. Just to bring, you know, I'm putting a few more tools into the box of picking on Elmox. But don't worry, I mean, I'm going to be showing you things live, so you'll just be able to see for yourself. So yeah, it's good. Yeah, Akihabara is great. We've been there a few times. I think there was an event at an Akihabara store for Gundam and a couple other things, and we went through that store. It was very cool. I'm so loving this game wrap. Oh, good. Good. Yeah, Instagram. That's the link. Follow me. Follow me. ST Hedgehog, thank you very much for the raid. Appreciate it. Thank you. Speaking of Hedgehog too, Chad, I want to play like that Sonic World Racing or something like that with everybody. I hope we get more opportunities in the future to play random one-off multiplayer games with everybody. I just want there to be more games that don't have like limits to the number of players. But I also feel like, I always feel like this, chat. I feel like Lumberjack and Dirty are always the most unavailable when the best game to stream with them would come along. Seriously. Like today we got lucky, you know, She-Fox came around for Arc Raiders, perfect game for her and me and Uthris as well. And every once in a while there's just like the perfect game that comes out at the perfect time for the perfect people, where it's just like the most, it's always fun, but sometimes the fun is just like an S+ tier fun where it's just like can't be replicated again. But I think like RV There Yet and other games like Lethal Company and stuff, those would be so good for those two. Oh, you're playing Sonic Crossworlds today? Makes sense with a name like SD Hedgehog, but thanks again for the raid. Yeah, I wanted to play another racing game. Not like a serious one. Elmox likes those, but maybe we'll be playing some American Truck and Euro Truck Simulator as well soon because of the new DLC for British Columbia coming out. And also, I think, I forget what other US states next. They're always working on like 3 states ahead. They like announce one, and then there's one about to come out, and then one after that. There's always like tons of them. Eat some cheese gyoza for me? Oh, really? I've always had it with chicken, but I'm not disinterested in the cheese ones. I'll try that. That'll be fun. RV There Yet looks hilarious. We played that for like 9 hours, and usually I only get frustrated at my friends when there's a very simple solution to a very simple problem. They're not listening to me, and that's usually when I get frustrated. That only happened once. There was only one time through all that game that is basically a frustration simulator. I was just like, come on. But other than that, it was great. Like 9 hours of stressful driving, perfect timing. I was more mad at that game for that underground section where we were supposed to like open the gate at the perfect time and keep it open, but then the van got caught in it. It's like, that is dumb. But it made for a lovely experience. Who doesn't love a lovely experience? Bum, 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 bum. So anyway, yeah, exclamation point Instagram. Come follow me. Come on down. Am I going to play News Tower on release? Yeah, that's a game that's really good too. News Tower is like, it kind of reminds me of Sim Tower, but it's just you're making the newspaper. And it's a very interesting game. You have to like, you get your sports guy, you get your national news guy or whatever, and then you send him out to places around the U.S. in like the 20s and then out to the world, and then you cover things like the Hindenburg explosion, and there was apparently a Great War, and then there was a sequel war that they made. I think it was a cash grab called World War II. They were just trying to make a cheap sequel to the original. But other than that, interesting game. You watched Queso and his brothers playing it, was crying and couldn't stop laughing. That's good. I think there's a mod for that game too for more than 4 people, and I want to play that again with people who haven't played it, or at least we could play again with the same people, but we would sit back and let them. I want to watch other people try to get through that game and then help them. I don't know who hasn't played it yet, like Indrid and Lumberjack and Dirty, and I think Red. I don't know. Alder, thank you very much for the Twitch Prime sub. Thank you. Thank you. All right, we're down to 20 food again. Wow, food. How is food getting more scarce like this? Even though we had a ton of cabbage. We're going to need to seriously up the farming. But we don't have that many free people. So I need to hire another 12 for the military. She-Fox and Uthris was the best team up I've seen you have. They're good. They're good friends. I'm happy to be able to call them friends. Knowledge generated. Okay, so we can do scientific discovery next, which, wow, look at that. Plus 40% research speed. We gotta do that. I know I'm putting all my research just into research, but with paper and that, now we should be able to just plow through. Just ba-da-da, 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 ba-da-da on the research. Rod, thank you for the 5 gifted memberships for the chatty chatters. Oh, look at that. Our military taking the road. Look at that. All right. These guys have crossbows. I'm sending them out early spring now and seeing if we can deal with the raiders. Now we have crossbows, so I wonder if we can do damage to that tower, because I want to get rid of these guys ASAP.
As you command.
And we're probably going to see raiders in this next year.
It will be done.
We got to clean up all these bodies. I wonder if I hope that the bodies over here aren't causing extra disease in the city. I don't think so, but I couldn't wait to clean it up.
Your orders. It will be done. At once. Right away. Your command. It will be done. At once.
Did somebody die?
It will be done.
Or was that from before? No.
Right away. It will be done. Right away. Right away. As you command. It will be done.
Now we're still going to need a ground army, I think, to deal with it. Damn. All right. Well, we're gonna need some stuff and things. Bom, 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 bom. All right, RTB. First time, long time listener, first time chatter. Come on, man. We got to get to 200 here. I had to test out those crossbows to see if they would be any good. And they're pretty good. Boom, 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 boom. We gotta wait for chickens too. Is that coal we want to mine? 6,000? And 988, that's not really worth it at all. I think what we'll do is we'll just do a big... I want to do like a mega farm up here, like a big farm field, but... if we do something like this... I'm going to try to flatten some land there, make more space. All right, let's flatten things out. Oh boy. Have I had a town collapse on me in this game? We've had towns that have hit like a wall where the game difficulty was kind of too high. And it was during part of a beta where the developers were still... They were adding these things to make the game more difficult, like having the elderly... you know, like when they reach a certain age, they would stop working. And so there were ways where it was just way too many raiders, way too many people quitting, and the town couldn't grow because of like settings. So it was a little too tough, yeah. So there were towns that kind of like, they weren't bad towns. They were set up pretty good, but the game was just too brutal on Vanquisher. So that's why recently when we played the 1.0 pre-release version, I did it on the kind of normal difficulty to see what was really going to be difficult. Oh, hey, here we go. We got raiders coming. Okay, we got a raid coming in from the south, everybody. Through this mountain valley. So that means they're going to take this road here. So that means we should turn these towers on. Incoming raid. Shields up. Warp 9. Launch the Pronto Pup torpedoes.
Right away, as you command.
Deploy the army. Sound the alarm, I guess. Gotta get more food going. New traveling merchant has arrived. Ooh, maybe we'll get our chickens. Oh, I gotta put those in storage. 50. And we have 7 tools. I thought they were giving us the alert that we didn't have tools. He's selling the Eye of the Hunter. Bows, crossbows, and towers deal 15% more damage. Wow. Not really selling anything I want. Oh, he's selling a Tome of Knowledge, actually. Oh, damn. That was... I hope I didn't miss one of those before. They don't come around very often, but it's basically free research. It's kind of hard to spot, though, but for 600 coin, absolutely. Absolutely. Alright, so now we got free research point. So we got all of our knowledge into knowledge, right? Okay, so 2 out of 2 there, good. Okay, it is time to start going towards maybe a new trader. More yield from compost production, which would be great. That means there's more fertilizer for more fields. Would further help that food production. Or 20% more yield for beans, greens, and root vegetables. Well, we got to go with that, I think. Oh, and drought tolerance. Ooh. Let's go with that first. Selective breeding, then we'll go with the drought tolerance, because we're getting a lot of droughts, too. We just need more food. And then we're another 5 months away from research being done again. I don't want to hear any fires. Don't tell me there's a fire. Andrew's supposed to be the one with the chickens, too. He doesn't have them. Just cows today. Are we mining gold yet? Not quite yet. Not yet. Typhoid. Hmm? Village is being raided. What? When was... Who was going to tell me about this? We're being raided, Shadow Legend. It's Scorps. Thanks for the Twitch Prime sub. Thank you. How long do we start mining crypto? At least a day or two. Oh, no. We got damn battering ram coming. Oh, boy. I do want to start mining gold, though, yes. We got to get the food thing sorted out, though. I can't keep having months where food is at 0. I don't think gold would help with that. Actually, for gold, we do need to... So if we're going to mine gold, we have to go down mining, which is here. Actually, I think we may have already done mining. No. So we have to research mining, that's 1. Then we have to also research forging, that's 2. Just to be able to mine gold and then smelt it into usable, like, basically money. Great news, these towers are only armed with bows, though. Damn. How many crossbows do we have in storage? 30? I would have liked those to go to the towers. Isn't there a policy for that? Where's policies? There it is. Let's see. Munition distribution. Hunters and guards can use crossbows. If toggled off, crossbows are military only. Damn. That one would have helped us a little bit more. Ooh, Minutemen. Lookout towers can hold 1 additional guard, but upkeep is increased by 100%. That's actually pretty good, but... Rationing, no. Overseeding. Crops yields are lowered by 25, but fertility from crops is increased by 25. Oh. Extendo shifts, okay. So we could increase yields, but the fertility drop is going to be increased by 25% too. I don't know if I want that. Bum, 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 bum. Okay, so yeah. Yeah, we're done with that guy for now. All right, here comes the Raid Shadow Legends. Unhappy villagers are leaving. Oh yeah, you're just gonna leave now during a raid? What? 2 unhappy villagers have deserted the settlement. Wow, what a bunch of jerks. Right when we need to do the most. Yeah, I'm actually gonna go ahead and... Oh, we getting invaded? Yeah, I need to... Just gonna head out. Why? Yeah, I'm not really down with getting raided or anything like that. That kind of like sucks. Yeah, well, defend the line. Get on the front line, son. Where's the military going? Where are you guys going? Hold on, I want them in there. Stay there.
As you command. It will be done. As you command.
And then, like, hold your ground.
Right away.
Did we lose anybody? What the hell? Was that the people who left? What the? Did we just have somebody desert the military? They couldn't have gotten killed. I didn't get a report about anybody being killed. Wow, what the hell? Yeah, I'm now that I've gotten paid from being in the military, having to actually shoot back at the enemy kind of sucks. So I'm going to go ahead and just take off real quick. I'm going to blame you, by the way, for our raid. Us getting raided. Yeah, bye. Like, wow, what? We paid you, son, to hold that crossbow and shoot back at the enemy. We built these walls to keep them out and to try to keep you safe. What a deserter. And Nomad, thanks again for the Twitch Prime sub. Thanks for being here, buddy. Another big raid. I'm pretty sure we can hold the line.
As you command. It will be done. It will be done.
They will get through with the battering ram there.
Right away.
Regroup. They're gonna go for the vault.
As you command.
They're about to leave. Nice, we got him. One of those guys died. Okay, we did it. Fought him off. All right, let's get things rebuilt. Somebody died earlier in the streets. Soldier 2, huh? All right. Well, regardless, we're good. Population is still close to 200. That's outstanding. All right, things are going to get rebuilt. Okay. So I thought this was already active. In my mind, I thought the policy was reversed, where hunters can use crossbows, but not the military. But that's a good policy to have, though, where the guards can also use crossbows. So let's go with that. So the next time, anybody who goes in those towers can use crossbows, too. That would help us out a little bit more in the defense. But now it'll really help out. Let's see. Oh, she's got a tome of knowledge too. For 1,000, I'm still going to take it. Wow, great. So what next? Reduction to the drought tolerance, yeah. Yeah, we're seeing a drought like every year. We got to be able to fight that. More weapons in the battle against the drought. Bum, bum. Bum, bum. 13 villagers have graduated. Congratulations, class of 23. Congrats on your big achievement. Now we get to put that section up at the Target or the Walmart or wherever. Maybe even a Kmart. There's probably one that still exists that says grads and dads. You know, you're going down the aisles for all the cards for birthday, wedding, anniversary, whatever. And then every what, June, grads and dads. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa, that dude's blowing mega chunks. Whoa. Whoa. Fractured bone does that? That's crazy. I've never seen a fractured bone do that. Someone get that. What's the number to 911? Oh my God. Oh, he's fine. He's cool now. All right, cool. There you go. And he's good. And healed right up. Damn. Dude's like Terminator from, you know, the T-2000. He's good to go. Keep on rocking, brother. Amen. This is a standard day here in the city. Wow. That is crazy. Hello, YouTube Shorts. Yeah, the new tech tree is great. I think it's getting better, too. The devs are, I think, continuously doing maybe testing and tweaks to that, so that's good. Wow. My guy blowing chunks over here. All right. Wait, did I talk to him? Wait, villagers need more tools. Oh, she is. Oh, she's selling tools for a lovely price, ma'am. I don't want to transfer any money though. How come the upkeep went up to 50? What did we build that had increased upkeep? Are the towers still on? Oh, that's why. Oh, when they get rebuilt, they're also automatically on, too. And I'm keeping these two active all the time, just in case. But maybe we don't need them. I'm just going to turn them off. Because we can man the towers pretty quickly, so let's turn that off. Come on, man. Give me the 200 people. Let's go. Let's get a hand in. So rather than having more farms, I guess we're kind of making better farms then. Through research, we're doing a good job. Opravdu dobre. Mikid bro. Ay, ay, ay. Oh, where are the chickens? Oh, did he not offer chickens again? Oh, he just left. I don't know if I saw him though. To be fair, we're kind of broke at the moment again. What's up, Golden Phoenix? Standing by. Yeah, 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 Good. Graveyard is at the end of the long road there. We can make a little shrine to that. Villager has been cured. Okay, well this year we're going to grow some buckwheat. Well, glad we had the big raid, because now that means, you know, it's going to be a long time till we see him again. And we got the knowledge down to 2. Village is going strong. The bears have unionized. Wow. You dare say that about the bear? How bear you? She has 100 tools to sell us. We now have 24, but I want to make sure we've got a lot of money in the bank for our town, for rebuilding stuff and also for paying bills. We'll see how quickly that 24 disappears. It'll probably be pretty quick. Unbearable, yeah. It's a Beanie and Cecil. Okay, another month we get more tech, so that means more drought resistance, so hopefully that'll stop being as much of a problem, but it'll never fully stop being a problem. Get your bearings. Yeah, we're trying to get our bearings, get locked in, clocked in. Yeah. Trying to flatten some more land. I'm gonna have to build a new wall up there. It's like when you know, when you're playing Jurassic World Evolution, as we've been playing recently, and you know, you go to make an enclosure larger, you usually just kind of build a new fence and then delete the old one just to expand the area. What does the green 2 by the knowledge point mean? Oh, this means how many months till we get another one. So we get one knowledge. We'll get one more knowledge point in 1 month. Dan, thanks for the 67 months, dude. Thank you. It's a long time. Thanks for the long time support. I connected it there. Yeah, makes sense. We're making farmland. It's gonna be strong. Our village is gonna be strong. Then we gotta build our memorial bridge. Is knowledge points fixed, or can you put more people to make it go faster? You can make it go faster, yeah. So there's the building here called the academy, and you can put more people in there and get paper, and you can upgrade this building eventually and do other research to make research faster too. So there's a few things you can do to speed it up. I think it may hit a maximum eventually. Yeah, I'm gonna do another thing into drought tolerance to give us 50%. Because I want food stacked up. We're going this is great. We're going into 5 months, like, with food storage. It's beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous. Bum, 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 bum. You like the time-based knowledge instead of production-based knowledge? Yeah. All right, let's see. We've got... nice little village there for sure. Okay, so we're only at negative 25 coin. Yeah, you can buy knowledge, true. Yeah, trader has to be offering that, though. But yeah. I wonder if there's a relic, too, for the shrine that generates more knowledge. In fact, that might be another thing we should buy. Or build as the shrine to start getting relics to put in there. But we haven't found any or had a chance to buy any. But it's all good. Do we need to extend food storage? No, we just gotta make more before winter. We were getting in trouble because, you know, we were having some hard summers of drought. So there wasn't much to harvest for the winter. But now we put points to fight against that. We'll keep getting droughts, and it'll be bad, but it'll be... when it's bad, it won't be as bad as it was. Such lovely music. And now the leaves are blowing in for the autumn. Oh my God. It's the best season. Autumn's the best season. So interesting, so beautiful. Okay, 20 more people and we get to the 200. So if we could get a big group of immigrants right now, like 10, that'd be great. And then if we could get to baby making, that'd be great. Now also, those raiders came in from like this valley here, so it might be wise to build a barracks here, even though it's not the top of the mountain. We want to put the fort where the enemy may attack. The cat just gave you a stink eye because you woke him up by laughing. Oh, you may be attacked in your sleep tonight then. Also, I noticed there was some more blueberries up here too, so we could get those brought over. Oh, look at that! And look at that, 10 people moving in. Beautiful. It's like I somehow knew through experience. We got to move this blueberry farm. I think we're going to do that. I did say I wanted to put it here by the mountain, but I'm going to keep all the farms here. Maybe we could do a blueberry farm up here, actually. Rolling down the side of the hill. We'll need a lot of room for foragers too. We could put it near the orchard, I suppose. We built up there because it had the best fertility for fruit trees. I do a road down here, though. I don't know. It's not as urgent, though. Yeah, it's not as urgent, but I think we need to move it though, so I have more room for more berries, which means more food. Could put it outside of town too, like over here. All right, we'll get some more space cleared up, and then we'll let him do it. Okay. Wait, now we're down to 1 month of food? What the hell? Oh, we had this big glorious harvest. I'll move them down here for now. Just collect them. Do they fit between the orchard trees? Oh, they might, actually. Did the food go bad? Yeah, some food will go bad, but they're just usually eating a lot of it. A lot of it that's going bad is the berries that we picked earlier in the year, right before autumn. They don't last very long, but the goal of the berries is to try to get the food number up, so that way when people immigrate, the game will do a check and be like, okay, how much food does this person have? Okay, X times X number gives us X number of immigrants, so it helps. But those immigrants that we just got are great, because that'll be military and farming. Giant blizzard, shocking. Yeah, barrels are good too, as well as a charm that, or a relic that provides a lot more reduction of spoilage. We got a lot of meat though, but the smokehouse guy seems to get it smoked up pretty quickly. Barrels you can buy too from what's his name, Lethros, whatever his name is. He buys furniture, I think, but sells barrels. In America, do you have best buy dates? Yeah. Expiration dates and best buy dates, yeah. This is the town center at tier 3. We got to hit 200 population. We're very close. We just need 10 people. How do you get the year to stay on the screen? This little diamond up here. If you hover over it, it'll turn orange, and if you click, it'll stay pinned. You'll have to do that every time you load the game. But it does help to know what year you're in and what the weather's like. Maybe we'll do 2 big O farms up here. Yeah, there's that blizzard again. Almost 500 firewood, that's good. Almost 1,000 logs, that's good. Yeah, you kind of start out bare bones in this game, and it's like going from kind of like the medieval era to almost like the Industrial Revolution minus any sort of industrial parts, it kind of feels like. Yeah, I like Manor Lords and Farthest Frontier pretty equally. Now that this game's at 1.0, there's a lot of content for it, but waiting a couple years for Manor Lords to catch up. Oh, and that house is upgrading. Great. So that's going to be even more housing. Giant blizzard. Yep, crop diseases can spread. Yep. Yeah, I'm waiting for Manor Lords to, you know, I think in 2 years would be a better time to compare the two, but I don't know. It's like comparing Anno to like... Well, I don't know. I eventually want Farthest Manor Lords to feel like a better game on a larger scale, because essentially you're building many cities in different parts of an entire, you know, in counties over a large maybe country, but okay, so we have 32 fish, 72 mushrooms left, 91 fruit, 6 berries. We're good. What level do houses get in Airbnb? At least level 1. At least 1. We'd almost do 12 by 12s here. Bee sting. Slope too steep for farming. Interesting. Well, we'll keep flattening out that side. It's a good spot for farms next to the other farms. Just kind of keep it together. Because then we're going to put storage nearby. Did we get another Eagle orbital strike? Not quite yet. I think we're going to cancel that for now. I got to build a fence though. We got to keep climbing up the mountain a little bit to farm. I think I want to make these fields as big as possible. And I don't even know if there was like chickens last couple of years. We're waiting though. We could also get cows, but what do we have for grain storage? 994 for grain. That's not bad. Oh, we're close to 200 though. Despite multiple invasions and some pretty big disease outbreaks that really attempted to push. Those diseases were close to like having a big outbreak, but it stayed solid. All right, maybe we'll do a couple of smaller farms here. Start with a couple of chickens down there. I could do more chickens up here, back in that area. In the future. That could be great for chickens. We're also going to do mining up here too. We got... Yeah, this is where we're going to do our mining. So building down this way is good. The chickens are grazing on these fields. And the chickens are alright with fertilization, but we don't have any at the moment. Canadian snow day for sure. Yeah, the start of the winter was like was great. Now we have a gated community, that's right. Exclusive for only vegetables and grains. And tubers. Do they need to move that rock? Maybe they just build around it. I don't know. I'd rather build than gather more materials. We've got plenty of stuff to build with. 2 more months for more knowledge. That's going to go towards fertilization if we haven't done that. Farming is going to be important. Food is at 1. We have 1 apple left. All right, but now it's spring, so we're okay. Man, we've been trying hard to expand on the food. I think there's another lake we can fish at in the north. Yeah, there's a couple lakes there with each of them having a shoal, but wouldn't hurt to build a thing for them. And there's deer there too, but we're hunting them. It's a chance, though, those guys being out of town like that could get attacked by a bear. But bear attacks are so rare in this game that they only happen several times a year. Oh, traders are rolling in. Look at that. I'd love for a mod in this game that would allow us to like put more defenses on the wall, like troops on the walls and towers built into the walls. I thought 1.0 would have walls past the ones that we're seeing. All right, traders have arrived. I'll listen to all that chop chop. You know what another game is releasing soon too? I think it's releasing soon is that Lesara Summit Kingdom, the one where you're building like it's like Anno, but on the side of a mountain. Like you're building on the summits and stuff. That's a great game. Severely underrated. Okay, I want more meat. I want to buy meat. But yeah, the mini-map has the ability to filter a lot of stuff. It's a good good tactic. Oh man, it would be so cool to make like a spiral palisade up here. Like, you remember that map in Anno? Where, you know, when you go to Albion, there's like the, I forget her name already, Voda or whatever, but anyway, you land on the beach and then there's like a whole spiral thing to the top of her base, and it would be great to build like a spiral path up here. Not even like wall off the camp, but like make it so that way if enemies wanted to attack, they'd have to go through a whole spiral. Instead of attacking the walls, they'd be running and they'd be getting shot at the whole time. And then maybe we do like one little gate at the top to get their attention. We want to be assertive, chat, without being pushy. Speaking of which, you guys should totally subscribe to the channel if you haven't subbed yet over on YouTube, and follow over on Twitch and Instagram. And I hope to see everybody following me because I'm going to be documenting my trip again to Japan on Instagram, but also here on YouTube too. And Twitch, maybe I'll even do a secret extendo mega bonus stream from Japan on Twitch. Who knows? But it'll be a good time. Do you think the new Tropico should have a tech tree? I mean, I think it will. The current one has one where it's like all about blueprints, but I think they do it in a different way because you could, with Tropico, you can get blueprints by like bribing or threatening or like, you know, there's that whole Swiss bank account thing. So, but I like playing Tropico legit where you try, I honestly do try to give everybody the best life I can and just have, I don't know, I just try to build a nice society where things are just nice. But I do like the campaign for Tropico because it makes you come up with things you'd never do. Where like some of them are just like, oh, you watched the movie Billy Bonka and the Chocolate Factory, and now you want to turn your island into a chocolatier paradise. And then you just start growing all sorts of things related to chocolate, like sugar and, you know, having cows and stuff and doing all sorts of craziness. Blueprint Simon. I don't know, man. I don't think there's any kid who I forget how old he's supposed to be in that game, like 15 or something or younger. Ain't no 15-year-old gonna be able to solve that. somebody left again. Yeah, and happiness thing is annoying because there's not really much I can do about it. Is there anything else we could build for happiness? We have a maypole down. And that affects, it looks like every house in the city up there, from there. I'd like to build our shrine now so we can take advantage of some relics. And we get free knowledge for it. I'll just build it there for now. We'll probably end up moving that. And let's go with more compost production. A lot of what we do is just got to be towards more farms, better farms. Oh, a shrine will help with that. Thank you. Well, that says spirituality and fulfillment. Well, it sure wouldn't hurt in this side of the town. I'll do it regardless. We gotta wait until we get to tier 3 for the pub. I don't want any... We got all these BS reasons people are leaving now, like... We're paying an entitlement fee of like, we don't have a hotel, casino, airport combo in year 24. Well, I'm out. But we had 2 military deaths and then a bunch over there too. So no doubt we should have had our 200 by now. But the road is clear. I think we're just about to get 200. Like I think a couple bursts and then a surprise group of villagers will come in. For immigration, and then it'll work beautifully. And then food will also not be an issue as much anymore because we'll have the fishing dock go down there. We'll take advantage of 3 new lakes in the north. I didn't even build that one to the max. So you're going to build those 2 there and connect them. Yeah, now they'll start refusing to move in unless we give them complimentary chocolates. Beautiful. You make sure to ask BK about the mash yesterday. Oh, the monster mash? What mash are we talking about? Yesterday was Halloween. It's the only mash I know that's appropriate on Halloween. Oh my god, another unhappy villager? My guy. Unmet clothing needs, inadequate food supply, not enough beer. Oh, wow. Okay. Well, okay. At least they're asking for specific things rather than it being entertainment. All right. I think the biggest thing here then is clothing supplies. That's what it is. Also for food, it's just like, man, we're trying. Okay, we're starting to deal with, even before we hit the tier 3, just like in Anno 1800, we're starting to deal with artisans before the artisans. Wow, and the research place is out of paper too. These guys are snooty snobs, man.
All right.
And now we got random bear attacks. I don't like when a bear attacks like that. This lady is all the way over here. unless this bear is like an Elden Ring boss battle where it can do a shockwave attack. No. Denied. That's a litigation. No way, dude. There's... Yeah, it's like saying the Tomahawk cruise missile is a close-range melee weapon. It's for close-quarter combat. No. Nice try, but no. One person... Okay, this is annoying. We should be at 200, but Vanquisher throws these types of curveballs where it does get a little more annoying. However, look at this. Food production dipped real bad because of a drought and an invasion and some other stuff. And now look at where we are. We're basically right up here. I think it'll go up again almost to 7,000. Looks like we're about 6,500. 7,000 is definitely on the way next. And then spoilage is actually going down. Food spoiling is going down. So that's good. All right, and then look at the population. Great. Couple 2-3 years of stagnation when we were dealing with the expanding of the farming, and then here just suddenly anno 1800 artisan mode. Although it says no immigrations though, but apparently several people did choose to move out. So we had a combat death in that evasion in battle. Okay, that might be this year alone. Damn, look at this dude fighting the bear in the streets.
As you wish.
Whatever, dude. Come on.
Of course.
Frickin' bear got 2. All right, well. What'll probably happen though is we'll get like 4 childbirths this year, and 10 people will move in, and we'll be at 200. The road to 200 is open. The road to 200 is open. All right, guys, that's going to be all for the wonderful and amazing Farthest Frontier. If you haven't subbed to the channel, now's a great time to do that, as well as becoming members and showing all your love and support. I know you love this game, and I'm going to be bringing it back. Now, tomorrow morning, I'm going to be live again, and maybe in the midday, too, for some more stuff. I think I want to play more Arc Raiders with our friends. It's going to be great. Been a lot of fun building up our character in that game and our base, too. But maybe tomorrow morning, we'll come back for more Farthest Frontier. Or maybe it'll be City Skylines 2, or maybe Jurassic World Evolution 3. I don't know, but I'll see you when I see you in just a little bit. So, there is also a new video on the channel for Anno 11.7. If you'd like to see some naval combat in that game before it comes out in about less than 2 weeks now, definitely check it out. Thank you again for being amazing. Thank you for all your support, and we will see you all soon for more. Thank you very much, everybody, for being a part of our streams, and we'll see you tomorrow. Have a good one. And I'll see you in the morning. Goodbye.